What's up, guys? Yesterday, I told y'all that I was starting my journey from zero, day zero. Just recently getting fired from my job, also being suspended from school. Like I said, I would be totally transparent with you guys. But today is different. Today is the actual day one of everything. Y'all will see exactly how I trade on the charts, how I leverage, how I scale. I'm also going to show you guys how to copy trade on Top Step because I had no idea how to do that. I just learned how to do that today. But the goal is still the same: profitable 10K plus months. The journey's still the same. You guys get to watch me every step of the way, hold me accountable. Also, try to hold yourselves accountable if y'all are also on a similar journey, or if y'all just want to watch, y'all can watch. No hiding, no pretending. Everything isn't going to be perfect here, but just showing y'all the real. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. I'm going to show you guys how to turn on your copy trader on Top Step. And Asia session's about to open up in about 30 minutes. So we got 30 minutes until Asia session opens up. Looking at my other monitor here, I got two monitors. But yeah, just reminder to be patient, guys. There's going to be losses. There's going to be days where you question yourself when it comes to trading, but just don't quit. There's going to be days where you see me question myself when I enter a trade and I say, hey, maybe I don't know, but trying to remain patient and confident in our trades. With that being said, let's get into it, guys. All right. So what I've learned is that when you're trying to set up your copy trader, you're gonna be on your dashboard, not your Top Step dashboard, but when you go to your actual combine and everything after you purchase one. This is where we go to purchase our combines. Say like start a trading combine, press it, buy one, whole thing. So once you get to this screen here, you see that I have the two accounts. You want to go and to your settings on the left side. It's going to be that little gear looking thing. And then copy trading. You want to put your lead account. You click. Well, I already set mine's up, but I'll clear it. Lead account. I want my lead account to be the one that's in drawdown right now. I'm in drawdown by like 1,000 on the account. Like I said, I'm going to be transparent. I'm on drawdown. I was not paying attention when I was inside that trade. And our following account is going to be the new account that we just brought yesterday. Y'all saw it in the video from before. Save changes. They're going to ask you a question. You're going to, put, yeah, I'm okay with it, whatever. And that'll be all. Also switching over to our leading account. And now everything should be good. We have 30 minutes until the market does open up. I'm going to show you guys how I chart everything out. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys that real quick. Just minimize that screen, go to our trading view, and start charting up. I like Top Step because it gives me our own little area to trade on. And obviously I love trading view. So it's great. Just took out a lot of accumulation here. When we go on the charts, well, at least for me, when I go on the charts, the first place that I like to look at is ES. Why do I look at ES? Let me all of this off my screen real quick. It's not important at this current moment. Why do I go on ES? My reasoning for going on ES is very simple. I believe that the market moves off of ES, and it may sound stupid. It may sound really, really dumb to you guys, but I do believe that the market moves off ES. If ES is rejecting off of a 15 or inversing a 15, NASDAQ has such a crazy response to that movement. And me trading this way has gotten me, 2 payouts this month. I've gotten one of my students a payout as well. So that's a collective of $6,000. They were all max payouts. So here we have two bearish 15-minute gaps. I'm going to go to the hourly first, though, because you always want to check out your higher time frame draws, your higher time frame key levels. So this would be a key level, even though it's so far under. We don't have any other levels that's set up close nearby. So I'm also going to remove everything draws. We also have this hourly gap right here. We have this hourly internal high. So you can mark out either one. I usually like to just mark out the same gap that we were already in, just in case we come up and reject off of it, which we did already previously. This would be like one of our closer draws and like to bounce off of, or one of our closer higher time frame key levels. So I'll just mark this out as our 1 hour fair value gap, or the opening of our 1 hour fair value gap. We already inverse one. It looks like we're trying to collect price before we come back up. We have these equal highs on this hourly time frame as well, and within that equal high, it's another hourly fair value gap. We can even mark out this internal high if we do see us going higher past just this fair value gap. If I wanted to let it run, if I'm looking for longs, I wouldn't necessarily be looking for longs. If you see this entire leg, we still have a little bit of this liquidity here to take out. I believe we mark that out? I don't think we inversed this. No, but we came close to. So like I said, it looks like we're just collecting price before we do come down. But even after that, we still have another small hourly gap underneath. And then we come to another hourly gap. So I would look for us to take out this liquidity, possibly if I was looking for shorts. I would see that. We don't really go in with much of a bias. Yeah, we have bias, but it's more so telling a story. If this, then that. If not, then, it sounds so silly. But if this, then that. If not, then nothing at all, right? So you also have this hourly here. I know it's going to be like a bunch of lines on my screen. It's going to be so confusing. Everybody's, what is this guy talking about? All right. So we have our hourly gap there. We have this 4-hour gap that we inversed. We don't get another 4-hour gap until around here that we have consistently rejected off of. So I would like to mark that out. But I'm going to mark that out with a red line, marking that this is a resisting gap. I like to call it a resisting gap because, obviously, clearly we have resisted off of it numerous times. So that's the reason for it being called a resisting gap. We also have a 4-hour gap. So now that hourly is also set up for a 4-hour. They're close by. I would just move this a little bit lower. And I will mark this out as my true FVG, meaning my true fair value gap. So if price went down into this true fair value gap and rejected off of, that's what a lot of people like to call true manipulation. My indicator marks out the daily highs and everything for me. It does look like we're in a little bit of a range, not really choosing much direction, but I'm sure soon we will. Look at my 30. If we have anything here, like I said, just got to make sure always having a check. This true fair value gap is also a 30-minute gap. So I can look for us to tap into it and reject off of and go back to the top side, and then maybe seek out that 4-hour gap or even seek out that hourly internal high. Why are we only looking at ES? We're only looking at ES right now at this current moment because, that's even better. See something here. We did inverse this gap, but then we created another 30-minute. No, this is on the 15. Create a 15-minute gap here. We can use this 15-minute as support to either the top side or the downside, depending on if we inverse. We're reactionary, we're discretionary, we don't predict the market, we react to the market. Whatever the market gives us and shows us, that's what we take. We don't go in with, I want shorts and that's all, that's it, that's everything to me. No. If the market decides that it wants to go the opposite direction, you have to be with confluences, obviously. Be in the right state of like, okay, this is the trade. This is going to be my trade. Or this is my long. Like, you can change your bias. Your bias does not have to remain the same. Within 5 minutes, we have this gap that we can inverse. If we inverse it, then we'll probably continue to pump up higher back into this hourly gap, or maybe even taking out this internal high that we have here that we did not mark out as our internal high. Off of that 15-minute, again, your higher time frames will be your 15, your 30, your hourly, and your 4-hour. And that's just what a little bit of the charting up session looks like for me. I'm going to pause the video and then I'll come back because y'all don't need to see the entire like analysis of everything. It would be like y'all will sit here for 20 minutes watching me chart this entire thing. I pay attention to everything on the market, not over analyzing, but just making sure I'm aware. So I will be back in a minute. Bro, I just said all right. And like that's embarrassing. All right. We can turn our indicators back on. Our beautiful, beautiful indicators. But that makes a lot more sense too. All right, so I was gonna paper trade this, like I genuinely was, but I was like, we got our previous day highs. We also have these equal highs here. We might be able to, like, we genuinely might be able to take a trade here. Let me see. Y'all not gonna see it. I am gonna drag it back over, but within these 50 seconds, we might be able to take a trade here. I know it's like right before market open and, you know, a whole bunch of hoopla, yada, yada. But I do see my confluences playing out. I do. I promise you I do. We already have an inversion of this gap. Would be pretty crazy for me to jump in right now, but waiting for these last 20 something seconds, wait for a little bit of a retracement. And then we can get an entry to this 5-minute gap, which is also our EM highs. So yeah, which I didn't see this before, but about 9 seconds left. Wouldn't be mad at this trade. Make something, you know, a little something quick here. Wait for the retracement. For the retracement. Yeah. All right. So now we order filled. All right. So we're in this trade, only taking it up until I see ES go and tap into this 5-minute gap that we have up here. Wait a minute. We already inversed that. All right, cool. So taking this trade up until we go, maybe even touching those equal highs, maybe. I'm not bad at this trade at all. However much we can make off of it is great. I'm happy no matter what. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Wait, I can't. Hold on. All right. This is going to be, oh yeah. All right, cool. Then I'll pull this up right here. All right, you guys can see what I'm seeing now. Great, right? Y'all love it. I don't know how much you guys love seeing what I can see. So inside this trade right now, not mad at all. Pretty happy with it. I did not set up a what's the name? I did not set it up. I'm gonna let this run a little bit. We got about 9 minutes. We're gonna have retracement. It's gonna go low, go back high. Does this all the time. I'm really shocked. Really upset. Stop here. Confirm sell order. It's up here, maybe. Bro, no way. And then we. I hate you. Which account am I on? 50,000. All right, guys, this is the last short. Please, guys, don't be like me when you grow up. Holy shit. Please don't be like me. Dog, do y'all see what I mean, though? how I had the right idea and everything, and then it just takes out my equal lows. Perfect trade, taps into this 15-minute. Now I have to wait. Can't just enter this. What am I entering? I'm not entering anything. There would be no reason for me to enter here. I have to see if we freaking push through this gap or not. That blows. But it's whatever. Y'all see what I mean? Y'all see it too, bro. Well, it is like I said, I did say that I was going to buy 2 accounts anyway, so. And 2 accounts I have. Two accounts I have now, so. It's going to take out all my draws, bruh. That's about to piss me off. Technically speaking, it has not taken this shit out yet. No, we're going to keep pushing though. Yeah, we're going up right now, but we're not going to be going up. Order filled. Look at this shit. About to see what happens. I'm waiting until it hits my draw. The only reason I'm inside this trade is because I'm waiting for it to hit my draw on liquidity, which is these equal lows in this 15-minute gap. Once we do that on ES, I'm dropping out of this trade entirely. Just keep letting it push. We're up about 9:30. Oh, we took it out. Took out my draws. Trade here. Up 9:10. 9:20. 70. Up a band 2. Back down. Order filled. Take price out. There's no need. No need at all. I think we went up how much on the account? We're up 5,900 on the account. That's a great trade for me. I could make one more trade on this account. The other accounts, I really can't, like, bruh. There's nothing that I could really say about what happened there. Holy, what just happened to my screen? I could do this the entire time. That's so crazy. Not gonna be. All right. This trade, as y'all saw from the beginning, were what we were looking at and where we wanted price to go, especially after rejecting off of here. We did want to catch this inversion. Sadly, we did not. Tapping into now a 15-minute gap, so that kind of puts us in a weird, awkward spot. You don't want to be, well, we also have 7 minutes until candle closure. If we inverse both of these, then it makes more sense. Man, what can I say? Not the best. What's 85? Man, dog. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. But luckily for us, we're going to be just fine. Not really much to say. We're still pumping lower. So we could have sat in that trade. Definitely, we could have sat in that trade a little bit longer. 75. We could have sat in that trade a little bit longer if we wanted to. We have just the 2 accounts right now. The 1 account we lost on, we're down 956, so we have $1,000 worth of leverage on that left. Basically in the same position that we were in before, but with this, me taking that win, I'm not gonna trade anymore on that account. We do end up getting the trades that we wanted, so that's always great. I think that'll be it for this video. Guys, it only makes sense that I blew an account while live trading. But like I said, I'll be transparent about it. We did blow one account. We're up on one. I'll show you guys that. And now I'm gonna edit like the video and stuff, but we're up 932 on one, and we blew one, so ineligible. And then now down 956 on the other one. So we're gonna be trying to get that account out of drawdown, get a payout off of that account. I'll show you guys here. So look down, 946, 956. So I can only lose about $50 more. I can trade micros if I really wanted to and try to pull myself out of drawdown. Might save that for another video, or I might make a video on that. If anything, this recording has drastically went way longer than it needs to, but I'll be talking to you guys later. Dang, I'm mad black. I'll be talking to y'all later, bro.